Hey, what's up, gang? Alright. What is that? Oh my god. What the fuck? Is that a piece of my pillow? That's embarrassing. I'm putting on a hat. Hold on. Alright. Sorry, Remy left some droppings on my head when he was controlling me earlier, apparently. So just ignore that, please. Anyway, okay. Damn, you want me to drink water already? Skibbity SpongeBob. It's such a crazy name. Let's do a long stream because I'm depressed.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Relic, I'd like to humbly ask if I can be the god of combat, and I will have chatters settle debates or issues through trial by combat.
You want to be my executioner?
Fuck you, tweaker.
Hey, what's up, Beck? How are you? Happy to see you. Adonis, you can do that if you can, if you have the means to control the Colosseum. You know, I feel as though the one, damn, a lot of redemptions. I feel like the one, how do I say this? If you're hosting the battles, you might be pulled into the domain one day.
May I be Lord of Meth?
Lord of Meth. I mean, I think you might have to fight Meth Martin for that, but sure, you can try. That's Ashley's domain. Well, Ashley is the god of blood. I feel like they could have sort of like run a duo, you know what I mean? Like, perhaps the god of combat could sort of be a blood supplier for Ashley, you know what I mean? Sort of like Cisco, but with blood instead of food for Ashley's blood restaurant. Is God of Titties taken? I feel as though the God of Titties has to have some titties. So unless, Nick, if you're willing to do the Steve-O style and get some absolute cannons installed on you, that's I feel like that's the, you know, the crown, if you will, of that kingdom. Is this shit a Gandalf stream? I guess so. Beck, thank you for the follow for the 200th time. May I be the Chancellor of Trolls and Ogres? Dude, fuck it, sure.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Can I just be king of the cartel?
Yeah. I mean, you can try. You might have to spread the name of your cartel around more, or else you'll end up in an acid barrel. But sure, you can attempt. I feel as though what is that, Toki? What's up, Toki? How are you? Happy to see you. Thank you for the follow for what, the 7th time. Also, I saw someone ask if this is my new schedule. No, I'm just late as fuck today. Also, as far as Sato, you asking me for this to be a long stream, I don't know about that. And I'm not even gonna, I'm not gonna act like there's some important reason. I want to eat cereal and watch Naruto. I'm really trying to 12-year-old max tonight, so I'm kind of just popping in to say what's up. And then, I'm gonna watch anime, and eat cereal in my underwear, man. I'm really excited for that. It's how I lived my life in middle school. Oh, you have no idea how gassed I am to do that. Okay, now that I've divulged my soul to you.
I love capitalism.
Later is better than never. Love to have your relic.
Aw, thanks, Lions. God damn, 1,000 bits again? Holy shit, I'm always in awe of how much money you have. Thank you very much. Hey, what's up, Lord Bag? Nice to meet you. I'm doing well, man. I got something to tell y'all. Someone recognized me. Okay, someone recognized me in person today for the first time.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
My 13-to-1 night is pizza rolls and Joe Bart, so mine is better.
I don't know about that, man. I feel like being butt naked, eating a bunch of, you know, a chocolate cereal, borderline spilling that shit on yourself is peak, man. It's kind of about how much you're, like, melting and just, like, getting disgusting. You know what I mean? When I eat fucking, oh my god, Bren, thank you for the sub. That's so nice. Thanks for the support. When I eat fucking chocolate pebbles, I look like I was just in a mud wrestling pit, brother.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
When /footcam and what cereal?
I can't believe I don't remember the name of it right now. It's the chocolate one with fucking the caveman on it. Maybe that's why I've been making caveman videos lately. I don't know. Lord Bag, thank you for the follow. Ron, dude, Beck, you donated the sub. Thank you very much. Relic Deadass just got $15 and pissed on us, brother. You know it, man. Come on, I pull up to this shit like a piggy bank. I'm kidding. I mean, I am a genuine MMA fighter who's done martial arts literally my whole life, and am at least third generation martial artist. I think I'm more qualified than anyone to be the god of combat. That's true. Honestly, you just sold me on it. You just sold me on it, because I think if anyone was like tried to pull in like the Coliseum runner as like a gotcha, I feel like you would beat their ass. You have the privilege to run the gladiator ring, because I think you would be the ultimate gladiator. That's fair. Plus, you can be the blood supplier for Ashley, so that's peak. Oh yeah, okay. I want to talk about this real quick. Someone recognized me for the first time in person today. They were like, "Excuse me, sir, are you blonde?" And I was like, "Are you talking about my hair? I just don't assume people know who I am." And he was like, "No, I've seen you online. You're blonde." And I was like, "Oh fuck, you recognize me." Normally, I would be hype about that. I'd be like, "That's awesome." So happens this motherfucker is the front desk guy at my college, has access to my financial information, my phone number, photos of my ID, my exact address and room number. Oh, dude,
I love money, I love power, I love
everything.
Shut them lips, sweat cheeks.
Bro knows my license plate number, knows everything about me. What are the odds, man? What are the odds? Like, I'm so fine. Hey, what's up, Ruby? How you doing? Happy to see you. I'm so fine with anybody, like, coming up to me or recognize it's actually ill. Like, if you came up to me in person, we're like, "Oh my God, Relic," I'd be like, "That blows my mind." Just so happens it's the dude with access to, like, all of my information. Oh, dude, I immediately got nervous. I was low-key awkward. Because he couldn't remember that my full name was Relic Blonde. He just remembered me as Blonde. And he was trying to kind of like talk to me, and I kept it pushing because I got nervous. I was like, dude, why why that? Motherfucker with an encyclopedic knowledge and access to all of my personal details. It's fucked up. I'm in California, Toki. Find his and ban him immediately. No, it wasn't a dude from chat. It was a dude from TikTok. Or maybe Instagram. I've had like a bunch more people see me recently because I had a story time.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Honey, where's my super suit?
Okay, shout out The Incredibles. But he's not from chat, so I don't know. I don't even know his name. Relic, are you genuinely going to genuinely turn genuinely into the genuinely lame, genuinely mechanism?
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
You look like the Underminer.
Dude, fuck you. I don't look like the Underminer. That dude looks like a chicken nugget covered in hair. I used to know a coworker who looked like the Underminer, and that motherfucker had his butt cheeks out all the time. He worked on he was one of my coworkers at Chipotle, and I'm not fucking with you. The first day he came into work, he was a short little dude, like maybe 5'4". He came in, immediately did a bump of coke in the bathroom. I could tell because there was residue left on like the back seat of the toilet, and he was all like, doing the fucking the nose thing. And the first thing he did, he went up to my coworker Andre, and he went, ooh, do you have any hot sisters or cousins daddy's gotta fuck? Oh my God, dude. Pull that guy apart. Straight up, man. Debone that guy. Turn him into a pile of goop on the ground. And he looked exactly like the Underminer. So I refuse. I'm not taking that. You kind of look like John Pork. Yeah, you're not wrong about that, actually. I don't disagree with you on that one. What are these stupid fucking hype chest things? It's annoying. Relic, can I tell you something, please? Yeah, always. Drop it in. Relic, I got a crazy lore drop. Dude, let me know about it. Oh, I got a crazy lore drop too. This is a story that I think I could tell on TikTok and have it be funny, but it's like kind of gross. Relic, stop egoing me. I have an important question. Dude, Toki, just ask it. Why is your mom hot? Is that your fucking question, dude? That's absolutely insane. Dude, go bother someone else's mother, man. Leave my mom alone. Okay? You couldn't treat my mom right, man. She's not stabby enough. She wouldn't even make you happy, man. You need to be treated like a fucking pin pad by your by your girlfriend. That's what you need. You need to be treated like a dartboard to be happy. I don't think my mom can supply that for you. Okay, hold on. Did I miss anybody's chats? I don't think I did. What if ghosts are freaked out and they're yanking their shit all the time? Dude, my mom thinks that a ghost was on top of her gooning one time. She told me that. She remembers laying in bed and then waking up and there was a old man with his belt unbuckled looking straight down at her. I don't know, man, dude. Keep that shit tucked. That's all I gotta say. You don't want to be caught lacking. Everyone in here's got to have some, the laser beam thing from Ghostbusters. What's her pee to water percentage? That's fucking crazy. I'm not doing a bit on that.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
I figured it out. You look like the grave robber from Repo the Genetic Opera. Just saying, brothers are 10 in my opinion.
Grave robber from Repo okay, let's see if this is true. Grave robber. Chat, stop moving. Fucking. There we go. Alright. Let's see if this offends me or not. Grave robber from the opera. Let's see. Oh, I can kind of see it. My internet is so fucking shitty. Okay. What'd you think? We have similar sized foreheads, so I can see that. Okay. The guy who was like 30, and like me, my girlfriend found out he liked me. Whoa. Oh. Wait. The guy who was like 30 and liked me, his girlfriend found out he liked me. Fuck. Dude, what was the downfall from that? Also, your ass better not have gone after that weird-ass 30-year-old British man. Dude, what? Come on. He is not James Bond, I promise you. You don't want to go for that. Let me know more details about that. Is she mad at you? Dude, I hate when girls do that. That shit upsets me so deeply. When they date a shitty dude and then they're friends, and he's being shitty and then they get mad at all the other girls around him for it. Ooh. Oh, that leaves me seething. This girl at my school is basically fighting with another girl, which is normal. But then she said all this shit to her on Snapchat, calling her a couple of words I can't say in chat, specifically one starting with N, and both of them are white. Oh. So now everyone is like not fucking with her, and she almost got into a fight at the end of the day today. But since they're all pussies, they didn't run the fade. I don't even know what's going on anymore. That sounds so white trash. Oh my god, brother. Beef in the trailer park, huh? God damn. The one time that happened to me was I was in like northern Louisiana, in a super white trash part of northern Louisiana, at a water park, and I was in a lazy river, and my buddy had shoved me under the water. And when I popped out, I was like flipping him off. So I popped out the water. I was like, "Oh, dude, fuck you, dude." I opened my eyes, dude. I'm looking at little Debbie. It's a little white fat girl. She's built like a fishing line weight, but painted completely white with sunscreen. Okay, she sort of looks like a plushie of a geisha. And this girl, I guess she thought I was flipping her off, even though I was like, "No, I thought you were my friend." I tried to explain it. This girl like stalked me throughout the entire lazy river and kept calling me slurs. It was crazy. I was like, God damn, this is really that northern Louisiana cousin fucker shit, huh? This is crazy. What do you mean you're following me around? You're following me around the lazy river track like this is F1 and you're like trying to get a better line? Like what the fuck is wrong with you? That shit was insane. How's college? It's good, Ruby. It's honestly it's pretty easy. I thought college was gonna be harder, but like it's I think it's because I worked 2 years of just manual labor and in kitchens where I'm like, this really isn't that bad. Other than biology, I'm fucked. I am fucked in biology, but everything else I'm good. I have not gotten below like a 95 on any assignment in the rest of my classes. Runk, when's the Minecraft server? Yeah, that's true. I do have to do that. I don't know. I don't have an answer, but it is technically set up where I could just sort of plug it in. We'll see. My homie's parents are 64 and 21. Oh my god. Dude, that's so fucked up. You know what's bad for your homie too is you like when you're too young and you don't understand what like predation is and what predators are, you're like that's fine. But then probably if I had to guess, you're around like 14, 15 and you start asking questions, you'll be looking at your dad crazy, man. Oh my god. What do you mean you were 40 and the love of your life was an embryo? Like that's fucked up, dude. Okay. Hold on. I'm way behind now. Had a best friend once, and for context, I dated the guy who turned out to be a 1940s sympathizer, to put it lightly. Oh! And surprise, surprise, dude was abusive, and his best friend tried to kill me a few times, and my best friend knew this and dated the guy who tried to kill me and befriended the guy who abused the hell out of me. She was mad at me for being mad at her. I don't talk to her anymore. No shit. What the fuck do you mean? That's crazy. She's out there fucking getting all kissy with a known Nazi. That's whoa, man. People can be depraved, huh? That's insane. It cannot be that good. Anytime I see people like that, I'm like, what kind of like, ooh, whoops. Like, how do I say this? Like, have you never met other people? Dude, have you never like fucked other people? Like, why are you staying with this person? My aunt is with my uncle and he's an absolute piece of shit. But every time she knows it, she talks about it. It's one of those things where like you'll be around the dinner table.
I love money,
and
I
she's
love
like,
power, I love capitalism.
She justified it by saying he had a hot jawline.
lady, there's so many people with jawlines in this world. What the fuck are you talking about? See, that's what I'm saying. Like I said with my aunt, like anytime she's talking about my uncle, you'll literally be like all sitting around the family table where like we're eating. And she's like, oh my, he's just such a bad husband. He doesn't take care of the house. At home, he's kind of useless. He's mean. And you would assume he's probably in another room. Whole time, Buddy's just sitting there like, yo, break up. What are you doing? Why are you subjecting everyone in your life to this? I don't, dude, fuck that guy. That's insane. Anyway, that sucks. You lost your friend that way. Hey, I'm cooked in biology too, dude. Twin, let's go. These cells and shit are fucked up. I don't get it for a second. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think it's a combination of it being the most boring shit ever, and it being incredibly complex. Runk, I'm feeling my sack right now, and I feel an extra lump. Should I be concerned, or am I chilling? Well, you're probably just, dealing with a growth that might become a whole sentient being that will emerge from your sack one day. The whole time you thought they were your balls, they were his cocoon. Let him cook in there, okay? He's gonna come out like a freshly baked pie, okay? He'll be a better man than you ever were, all right? Let him emerge. You are the egg. Let him emerge. All right, that's my advice to you. My high school was a GTA server. There was a trash can lit on fire and thrown down the stairs, fights all the time, and the news was at my school 2 times in the same year, lol. Damn. We all went to some pretty fucked up schools, huh? Honestly, I was part of the group that made, like, my high school, like, a little bit more ratchet. Because it was an art school, which was like pretty copacetic and chill, but then me and my friends started a fight club in the bathrooms. Dude, tried and true dude activity. Do I regret it now? No. Honestly, good memories. They were fun. I saw one dude get his shit slapped and then he landed face down in a urinal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Brother bounced back though. I mean, he got back up, so I hope he's doing well, honestly. I'm gonna let him live it down. I'm not gonna make fun of him too much. Thoughts on the DoorDash girl situation so I can cancel you? That's crazy. Dude, you're not getting me, man. I don't give a single fuck about that. If you had to remove a bone, which bone are you removing? If I had to remove a bone, which bone would I remove? That's a great question. I think I would probably do Fuck, that's a good question, honestly. I don't know. Maybe sort of, I would remove my lower back, the lower part of my spine, so that I could throw ass with more fluidity. That's my answer. I look and I go, if only, sort of like, you know that dude that removed his ribs so he could like suck his own dick? Actually, yeah, I'm taking that method. What? I'm removing ribs. For certain motivations, perhaps inspired by a weird rock star. I don't remember his name. How's my favorite hole digger doing? Jackson, get the fuck back in your goddamn jar. I'm doing good though. I hope you're doing well. Damn, I'm way far behind now. Our one biology teacher might be getting fired because like 2 other biology teachers want him fired, and also he films TikTok with students and some bad audios. Yo, what the fuck? Get him out of there. That's crazy. I think if I had a professor, if I'm paying like fucking, like, if I am shitting out organs and trading them into the black market for money to pay for my college education, and then my teacher goes, hey, let's film a TikTok, and it's some, I don't know, it's like a Megan Thee Stallion audio about sucking dick, I'm exploding the building. Straight up, man. Fuck no, that's insane. Get his ass out of there. I'm praying on his downfall right alongside with you, Bigfoot. Hey, and maybe you'd get to retake the class or something. Maybe your grade wouldn't count. So, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. It wasn't a total loss. She used me a lot and tried to fuck my ex-fiance while we were together. That's insane. Holy shit. When's the next Undertale stream, Punk? It's been 4 months. I think it's been like a month, and you know what? You are correct. But I'm deep in my Red Dead Redemption bag right now. I mean, I bet just been talking the past couple streams, but that's my prerogative, man. I'm on my cowboy shit right now. Also, dude, I knew I don't have the marks on my face anymore. Let me start my TikTok stream. That always gets more lets people know that I stream. 1 second. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. There we go. When I was a similar kind of person who uses all of who used to use my parents for like their money and like, you know, to couch surf at their house. And it was this lady, and my parents got her to babysit me one time. And they were like, and she was like, let's do a photo op. I'm gonna have you sit on my pit bull's back. You might be able to tell where this is going. So I remember this. This is one of my earliest memories. I'm on a couch. It's me and this pit bull on a couch, and she keeps trying to put me on the pit bull's back, and it's like moving away from me every time. But she's like, no, stay. Puts me on the back. One time, the final time, she sits me on the back. The motherfucker snaps around, latches onto my entire face like a face hugger. I had the Jesus, you know, crown of thorns marks, but on the side of my face, I had teeth marks all around my face. And I remember, I'm not fucking with you, I remember seeing its uvula dangling in the back of its throat. Crazy. One of my earliest memories is almost getting eaten by a hellhound because of my mom's deadbeat, tragically lesbian friend was trying to get cute points so that she could stay at our house for longer. Anyway, that's a little lore drop on me almost getting eaten by a dog. I mean, it is crazy to think about. There's a world where that dog went crazier and I don't have a face. Isn't that insane? I mean, I'm not fucking with you. I could maybe find pictures of when I was younger. There were puncture marks. I low-key looked like a serial killer that was wearing a dude's face. Like lining my entire face. There were puncture marks. I'm just lucky that dude didn't tear. Crazy. Anyway, that's my little story. The thing Lion said reminded me of that. When I was in the sauna at my gym, I saw a guy in a Speedo with an arcade carpet ass design. What? That's crazy, man. Yo, maybe he's inviting you to play. You ever think about that? He's trying to insinuate that his body is a playground. Okay. I don't know what that bit is. Sorry. Hey, what's up, Oki? I've escaped the interdimensional prison I've been held in. Oki, are you now caught up? Are you did you switch places with Relic Brunette once again? Are you two personalities housing the same body, or are you two different people? Let me know. He's gonna look like the tumor that Roger had in The American Dad that's gained sentience. Exactly. Talking about the thing in that guy's balls. Hey, what's up, Eldon? Nice to meet you. Are you an Elden Lord, or is your name just Eldon? Okay. Do you walk the path of the tarnished, brother? Let me know, okay? What spells do you have? I don't know. It depends on if you're an Elden Lord or not. Depends on my level of malicious intent, okay? My orb is capable of a great many things, brother. It's all about if you're my enemy or not, okay? So let me know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, if you are an Elden Lord but you're too good of a one, I'm gonna cast testicular torsion on your shit. But I'm not just gonna leave them twisted. I'm gonna twist them until they're like all the way off. Like what's something that does that? Fuck, I don't remember. Reference failed. It's okay, man. It happens. Either way, nice to meet you, Eldon. My brother's a conspiracy theorist, ice lover, and his girlfriend's a first-generation immigrant who doesn't agree with any of his views. Leave him! What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god. Also, that's low-key terrifying. Like, what if... Like, if I were her, I'd be like, if I break up with this guy, he's gonna call ICE immediately. Like, instantaneously, and just lie on my name. That's fucking terrifying. Your brother sounds like a piece of shit. I hope you feel comfortable with me saying that. Jesus Christ. I mean, anybody who loves ICE, like, that's fucked. You can't be doing that. Marilyn Manson. Yeah, that was the dude who broke his ribs to suck dick. React Day, please? Probably not. I'll see what the video you sent is, though. A war broke out in my giant rainforest vivarium. That seems awesome. We can run that on a different day. I'm probably going to be live for longer tomorrow, so we could run that tomorrow. I'll leave the tab open on my computer. Matter of fact, let me star it. I'll save it, because this does sound like a cool video. I am not getting back in there, dude. You're acting like it's your decision. I'm not getting back in there. Cut to 5 hours later, you are the peanut butter in the jar once again, dude. You think you have bones? No, those are the chunks in the body that you have, which is chunky peanut butter, man. If you don't want to get spread on some bread, brother, you never seen me dog down some toast. I'll put some honey on you too. Okay? Not on some freaked out fucking Winnie the Pooh Diddy shit. On like actual consumption. Be afraid. Okay. Damn, I keep getting way far behind. Can I be the god of weapons? I have a whole gun collection in my basement. It sounds like we're sort of getting a pantheon of gods that all are sort of experiencing some overlap. We have the blood god, the god of combat, and the god of weapons. Sure. It sounds like the Colosseum might sort of be like a joint venture, like a brand integration, if you will. When I was in college, my psychology professor would talk about his wife and her postpartum depression. You'd think he really cared about his wife until you learned he was soliciting students for sex and nudes? What? Dude, I had a, that's so gross. I had a teacher in high school, or no, this was in middle school, sorry, who was the football coach and the history teacher. Predictable. Sorry to say, history teachers got a certain, je ne sais quoi. English teacher, sorry. And, this dude, he was like one of the cool teachers who would say fuck and like curse and stuff. And was like, like I'm zany, I'm cool, everybody knows who I am. Whole time, Bruddy was grooming, a student and got the student to babysit his kids so that he could isolate her in his house. Yo, that's a different level of evil. It was a girl who was like struggling financially. The fit is diabolical, by the way. Yo, I'm on my warlock shit. Let me rock out, Eldon. Dude, solicited the girl who he knew was having trouble with like money to pay her money to babysit his kids, and then started being a predator towards her once he was in his house alone. Motherfuckers are evil, man. Yo, anybody who's young in here, really be careful. Be safe. Like, there are monsters among us. That shit is scary. Came from TikTok. Why does he sound like that? Sand Eater. One, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Why is your name Sand Eater? Are you out here? Are you out here giving dome to the Sandman? Are you? Are you? Are you seeing mirages of a different variety when you're POV Sand Eater stuck in the dunes of the Sahara, having a mirage, but it's not an oasis, it's just dong. Sorry, I was gonna say something more descriptive, but then it just became gross. Sorry, kind of a bad bit. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Also, I sound like this to avoid triggering the predator instinct in any animals around me. I think if I talked with a squeaky voice, a bunch of dogs would come piling in here and tear me apart like some kibble. I believe it. I used to work with dogs. I'm scared of that shit because people don't train their fucking hellhounds. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just listen to dogs. Like, I worked in a doggy daycare, and if you're fucking with a dog and it's like, leave me alone, yo, leave that thing alone. Especially if I'm a baby. What do you mean? You're serving me up on a silver platter to that hellhound. I can't have that. Mind you, the motherfucker was like mangy. Dude looked like the dogs that are in fucking Caelid and Elden Ring. I was damn near gonna get scarlet rot on my fucking face from that shit. But she wasn't listening. She wasn't paying attention. So I got my shit fucked up, man. I'm playing a PS3 game right now. It's so peak. What game you playing, Toki? Fox News was outside my school once, and I was so tempted to just stand behind them while they filmed and flipped them off. Dude, hell yeah! You should have pooped in your hands and thrown it at him like a monkey. Dude, I'm so bummed we didn't retain our right to do that. Why did Evolution take that sauce from us? There's like few things that are such like a visceral indictment on something being ass than just straight up throwing poop at it. Like, you know what I mean? Doesn't it feel like the hatred in who has, dude, what? Thank you guys. Who started that poll for who has the most aura? That's funny. Anyway, the hatred that can be captured in like a hateful text or even like killing somebody, like all of that pales in comparison to the classic monkey invention of throwing poop at things. I think it's peak, personally. That's the OG Yelp review. That's the OG Yelp review, is a straight up log to the dome. That's how you know you're doing that shit wrong. I've played Elden Ring before. Yeah, sucked hot dick, though I sucked at that shit. Yeah, that's fair. Elden Ring is very hard. I beat Elden Ring twice, actually, before I started streaming, and nobody in here fucking believes me because I played Souls games on stream and I was ass. It just took me like 250 hours, but I did it. I did it. Listen, I was unemployed at the time. I was just drawing Jujutsu Kaisen fan art and playing Elden Ring all the time. Dude, I was Hikikomori maxing, brother. Okay, more importantly, how the fuck can you be a conspiracy theorist and an ICE supporter? Well, he's probably one of those conspiracy theorists that has it twisted, and he's like, yeah, Donald Trump and the billionaires are the ones fighting the big bad. Like, one of those morons who are like, yeah, dude, Donald Trump and Elon Musk are leading the revolution. Like, your brain's just made of goo at that point. Have you seen that clip of the kid with Down syndrome saying he does PG-13 things to jars of mayonnaise? Yo, shout out to bro. He's, you got to get it how you live it. I mean, I'm sorry for that sauce, probably. I can only hope that fucking the logic of Sausage Party, the Seth Rogen movie, isn't real. Otherwise, that's a sad state of affairs for that jar, but fuck it, man. Literally. Why not? Runk, I hope you are having the best day ever. Thank you, Phantom. I appreciate it. I am going to be later today. I told y'all already. I'm a be in my later today at this desk. I'm going to be in my underwear, eating a full box of cereal and watching Naruto. I am so hyped, dude. Dude, you have no idea how gassed I am to 12-year-old Max. I haven't really let myself be a lump of shit in a while. Oh boy, I'm absolutely gassed up. I am the god of Sam's Club. We gotta get the battle between Sam's Club and Costco to happen in here. We've had a couple free sample warriors tune into chat before. Okay, we gotta see how that shit plays out. See who can force feed each other little, I don't know, cuts of like fake French cheese to each other till they pop. We'll see how it goes, man. A fucking, fake artisan cake. That's the vibe. Low-key Trader Joe's could get on that too. They started doing free samples and oh my god, I absolutely terrorized them shits. Y'all like and subscribe if you eat peanut butter straight out of the jar. I used to. That used to be a pretty good struggle meal. I would eat peanut butter out of the jar and I would have, this is real fat boy shit. Peanut butter out of the jar, and then I had like a bunch of like sugar and I would dip the spoon of peanut butter that I had into the sugar and then eat it like that. Knock a whole jar out that way. Easy. Oh my god, dude. The sound for TikTok isn't working? Fuck, dude. God damn it. Did the guy who shot up the school get arrested or run away? People still typing here? Okay, hold on. Why wouldn't the sound be working? It says it is. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Also, Brookie, what's up? How you doing? Can you say hi to my pet goblin Lump? And can I be the god of goblins? One, Firma, nice to meet you. And hello, pet goblin. Hello, Lump, the pet goblin of Firma. I am enlisting you to betray Firma. Kill Firma right now and come to me. I am the god of goblins, okay? There will be no faux gods in here encroaching upon my lands. Now you've been killed by the pet that you loved. Lump, feast upon Firma's flesh so that it fuels you to make your way to my abode. And then sit at my side. Yes. And then we will rule over everything together. My guidance counselor from high school ended up marrying one of his students she helped. They can't keep getting away with it. Oh my god, but they do every time. Honestly, it's so rough. Like, god, being a kid is so rough. People always talk about how it's insane that turtles are literally born into D-Day. Brother, we all are. We all are. All these goddamn pedophiles around. Dude, you think the turtles got it rough? Because they're born on the beach and then they got to crawl and a bunch of hawks fucking start scooping down and eating them. Brother, I'm telling you, this shit is fucked up. You go to any school, you pick the wrong school, that shit is like Russian roulette borderline. You don't even know. You got your math teacher in there, you thinking he's just teaching you like algebra. Motherfuckers out here calling dibs. Dude, pre-firing. You can't have that. He's peeking the corner, dude. Get him out of there. Oh my god. This shit is so frustrating. Also, the god of blood can be any blood, aka medicine, combat, reproduction. Yeah, just blood. Any kind of blood. Ashley's got that shit. Okay. When I was like 9 or so, hold on. Let me start this whole paragraph over again. When I was like 9 or so, there was a meth head who lived in my neighborhood who had a bright pink hair and wore nothing but underwear, and he would hide in cornfields and stare at people as they drove on the main road and sometimes chase cars. The police could never catch him, and no one knew where he came from. Disappeared one day, but that's just what it's like living in the South. That's fucking hilarious. Dude, that's awesome. You think the farmer with the cornfields was like low-key free Scarecrow? Like, I don't have to invest in infrastructure to get rid of these goddamn parasites anymore. We got a crackhead in the field subsisting off the bugs that are eating my corn, dude. Fuck it, man. He's like a wolf spider. He's hunting down the bugs that you like less. You know what I mean? Also, chasing cars is so funny. That sounds like a reverse. That sounds like a reverse isekai where like a dog becomes a human. And it's like, New life, new body, but this is still my favorite pastime, I have to say. Nothing beats chasing down a 4Runner. I remember someone on my middle school got caught with pure Colombian. That's insane. How you pulling up? How you pulling out the Colombian cocaina in school? In middle school too? What the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to are you trying to dose to like win your fucking like whatever game you're playing in PE? You're like, today's dodgeball. I gotta get ready. I'm finally taking down Carson. That's insane, man. How are you moving like John Jones for the for the pacer test? The beating up predator videos were kind of fire. Yeah, when they go through like cops, I think it's good. Like when they actually catch them. I've talked about this on stream before, but low key, a lot of the predator catchers just like, yo, what are you doing a catch and release for? Like, what the fuck? Is this a leisurely afternoon? Like fishing out on a lake, brother? Catch and release. Like, sure, they showed up in a Target and they got beat up and like a couple thousand people saw it online, but like they're gonna treat that shit like paying their dues and then go back and do it again. You know what I mean? That's like how they. That's like their you know. That's how they buy their ticket. You know. At least that's how I'd see it in my mind, probably. Runk, you can still throw shit at people, just don't get caught. Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. I don't know how covert you can be. I mean, I feel like it'd be pretty easy to get caught brown-handed. You know what I mean? There's a lot of evidence left behind. Hey, what's up, Calvary? Nice to meet you. I'm doing well. How you doing? Follow Sato. You kidnapped my mom. God. Well, I mean, she kind of did need a vacay from work, to be honest. Yo, Sato, when you deliver my mom back. No, I can't make that joke. Dude, I'm scared about people tracking down who I actually am now because of that guy who recognized me. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna be more careful with the things I say. Never mind. Bit vetoed. I did have a golden doodle that was autistic, and he was the best. You tapped a paw, and he'd lift that said paw for brushing or nail trimming. He knew it was up. Aw, that's cute. I worked at a doggy daycare center, like I said, and those things were evil. They'd always, you know, the owners would come back and be like, "Oh, I'm sure you had so much fun with my sweet Petunia." Motherfucker, I look war-torn. Your dog has been shitting on my foot, humping me, and trying to eat me for the past 7 hours. And now I have to stand there and be like, yeah, cute. Petunia's in the corner looking at me. You know, you won't say fucking shit, will you fucking pussy? And I have to go, yeah. Dude, it was humiliating. I was victimized and then forced into silence by the owners of the building that I worked at, brother. Train that dog not to fucking hump people. Also, speaking of that, the dogs were like, if you own a dog, there is like a 90-10 split chance that your dog eats dog poop. Just being honest. Particularly if they are kept in kennels with other dogs at like a doggy daycare place. Cause dude, these dogs were conniving. I'm not fucking with you. One time I watched a dog go out, and it was my job to stop them and clean it. And one time I was sitting there on my phone watching One Piece because I was a bad employee. Ended up getting fired, which makes sense. I look up from my phone. I'm watching One Piece. I look up from my phone. Motherfucker, straight up human centipeded. Soft serve. Like soft serve. Dude, disgusting. It was like a black lab and a Doberman. And I remember at the end of that day, the owner of the dog came. It was the black lab that was going to froyo, as it were. And she goes up to her dog and she's like, "Oh, Humphrey, it's so good to see you." The dog starts licking her face. Oh no. And you have to sit there and she's like, "Oh, he missed me so much." You're sitting there. Yeah, he did. Dude, and I don't have a good poker face for shit at all. And the owners, like, psychopathically would just look at him and be like, oh, yeah, he missed you so much, dude. Dude, that dog ate poop so recently that it licking your face is going to give you fucking RDJ blackface. Straight up, man. You, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. One of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. And she was one of those people, too, that was, like, letting the dog lick near her mouth, too. Oh, my God. I probably had, like, 20 people leave because of that story because it's so gross. And I get you, man. Come back at a different time. That's a little trauma dump from my end for some shit that I had to witness working at a doggy daycare place. Jesus Christ. Ew. Yo, what's up, bro? Like, what's up, Jonah? Nice to meet you. You joined at a crazy time. You joined at a crazy goddamn time. It's nice to meet you, though. Yo, Ronk, I got 3 tackles in a row as a D lineman. Fuck yeah, man. Nice. Nice. Ground your enemies into dust with your girthy lineman body. Okay? You know how they used to they used to crush people with boulders? You are the boulder, brother. You are the boulder that Sisyphus is pushing, but this time you're gonna kill Sisyphus. That's the goal. Can I be the god of sand, dude? Sand eater, sure, man. I feel like you've earned that. You are what you eat. God, what in the fucking grandpa? Runk, I'm not asking. I'm the god of drugs. Sure. I mean, you can be. You wanted to be the god of cartels, so I feel like that goes hand in hand. Be careful which corner you go on, though, brother. I'm telling you, I'm foreseeing the future, and it's you getting dissolved into Mountain Dew in a barrel in Tijuana. Okay, I'm seeing the liquid that used to be your body getting canned into Taco Bell Baja Blast flavored Mountain Dew. Just it's a vision I'm getting, and I think you should try to avoid it. Pretzels and mayo are low-key fire. I mean, I could see it. That's kind of like a broke man's fries and aioli. So like, I see that. I was mouth harassing a sandwich at work a few weeks ago, like elbow deep in that shit, and the owner of the company walked into the back and our eyes met. He just said "oh" in the most soul-shattering way and proceeded to walk into the garage. Damn. Brother called you fat as shit with onomatopoeia. That's crazy. How you get dissed so deeply with one vowel? That's crazy. Runk, I'm sorry, but I have to go lock in with this girl. Bye, Runk. Bye, Phantom. I hope you have a good one. Good luck with your gal. Did you say hawk? Jesus Christ. If you were a duck, would you crack ducks? Dude, that's one of the classics. You've been here for a minute, huh? That's one of the OG questions. Fun fact about that, no one asked me that question. I asked myself that question. That is, if anyone in here wants to make content, wants to be a streamer, fake it, dude. Fake it. I was posting clips for 3 months on TikTok before I ever started streaming, straight up. I'd open OBS and record myself yapping and ask myself fake questions. Dude, I'm telling you, you gotta scam your way into a win. Bro had an actual urban legend, I'm saying. As a biology major, humans have one of the longest amounts of time before they're actually useful. Like, horses deadass can run in 30 minutes. Takes years for humans to walk. Yeah, honestly, like, humans being born, like, back in the... I was thinking about cavemen. And, like, low-key, if you were born, like, there is a 60% chance that you are just straight up a hot pocket. You're just a hot pocket of the animal kingdom. You know what I mean? Like, I bet if I was like a panther or something, and I started hearing the screams of birth, that would be like the beep on a microwave. I would go, oh, yes, yes. Oh my God, dude, hot and ready meal. Come on, man. Like I said, the human centipede froyo thing earlier, dude. I might be the same. I might put my nose on the box, dude. I'm waiting there. I'm waiting there, okay, like a goddamn quarterback waiting for them to what do they call that? Waiting for them to snap the ball. I'd be waiting in front of the box like a quarterback waiting for them to snap the ball. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It's impressive that we didn't all get eaten immediately. Bro, Carson's the name of my fat ass brother. Yo, shout out your absolute fat ass, lard ass, big old chunky ass, stack of tires built ass, full ass water balloon looking chunk of butter brother, man. Hell yeah, let's go. Shout out me on TikTok, or I give her to the lesbians, dude. The self promo is so brazen. Dude, if you wanna get a shout out on my TikTok, farm a clip. Come on, that's the method. I can't be doing that, or else everyone's gonna come in and ask me to do that. Sato got your mom hanging over a vat of acid like the Riddler. That's crazy. Honestly, man, me and my mom have a propensity for, like, when survival gets tough, we're just kind of like, eh. Like, I feel like if you put my mom over a vat of acid, and you were like, gave her some sort of ultimatum, she would probably just low-key do, like, a whole ass... She would do an Olympic diving routine into that vat of acid. And I'm the same. That's why me and my mom get along so well. Over a vat of lesbians. Good God. Good God, dude. It's like the Indiana Jones pit of snakes. I am the blood god of the Relicverse. Yes, you are, Ashley. The amount of genuine shit I've had to deal with in the pet care industry was ungodly. Thank fuck for tetanus shots. Yeah, working with animals, dude, that shit sucks. Working with animals sucks. Like, you think it'd be fun? When I got that job at the doggy daycare center, I was like, oh my God, I'm getting paid $20 an hour to hang out with dogs. No, it's to get humped. You're essentially a janitor for animals. You're get humped, get peed on, to break up fights, and sit around, like, just be inundated with, like, barks all day. Also, one time, I don't know if this is why I got fired, but I was working at the place, and I saw a dog straight up almost hang itself. And then I got mad at the owner's son because he's the one who let it happen. And then, like, a week later, I was fired. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to draw up any accusations, but I'm just saying, because he was there. We had I'll explain that. We had an elevated tub. You're that not racist guy on TikTok, dude. What a thing to be known for. Yo, clip that. Yo, we made the right guy famous. Wholesome edit. W Relic. Come on. I'm famous for being the not racist guy. That's so funny. Yeah, I am, man. Yo, guilty as charged. Okay. Nice to meet you. Stop it, please stop. That's a crazy name. I'm gonna call you Stop. Hey, what's up, Meth Martin? How you doing? Yo, someone was trying to be the god of meth behind your back. So I don't know. You might want to handle that, brother. I'm just saying. Someone is dealing on your block, as it were. I'm gonna play Clash of Clans with you with your stream on. Hell yeah. That's how I used to watch streams. Back when I had time to watch streams, I'd put on Germa streams and play a bunch of Elden Ring. That's actually who I watched throughout my entire Elden Ring playthrough. About 250 hours of Northern Lion and Germa streams. Straight up. Can I say racial slurs in here? No. I mean, no. Well, I have a complex relationship with the N-word because I have community members who are black, and, like, that's fine. I'm not out here trying to muzzle people who are, like, saying a word they have the right to say. But in general, if you phrase it like that, no. Also, if you ever said the N-word in here and then we catch wind that you're white, your ass is getting sent to the ether, buddy. Banned for an eternity. Had a client drop off their dog and it fucking died in the tub. Ooh, and the owner of the dog knew it was about to happen and decided its best death would be in stress. That's fucked. My example was I'm gooning. Okay. What's up, Superfan? How you doing? Damn, you're on a 5-stream streak. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you. How can I prove that I'm black? You don't have to. I don't know. It's just like the only example of what I mean is, like, if I don't know. We were doing like a show and tell segment on Discord or something, and then you were like holding up an action figure and your hand was white or something. Generally not encouraged, but Relic, I'm calling it. Stop is racist. Yeah, we'll see. Yo, if we have to play Union Jack and execute another Robert E. Lee, so be it, man. These people are not going to generate stress off of my back. Also, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. Union Dixie, oh yeah. Also, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to stop. Who knows? Who knows? Damn, y'all caught me. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm giving Stop I'm giving him a couple chances. Okay. Generally, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. Okay, I'm an optimist. I turned my pet goblin into stew after he tried to eat me. Fucking useless piece of shit. I can't believe you're even typing. He should have at least eaten a hand. Fucking. Yo, honestly, that's your fault. You bred an inferior goblin, and I had faith in your breeding capabilities, so I thought, I could probably at least steal that goblin, add him to my, assembly of my goblin cave, but no. You're out here like a dog breeder making little insults to God, okay? Little inferior mouth breather goblins, okay? Fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible. The only thing that the goblins you make are good for is being turned into stew. So, bro fulfilled his purpose, I suppose. Yo, the only thing that makes you mean anything is getting a... Wait, did he just admit he was racist? No. So, don't go too hard on him. That was, I think that's just a zany joke. We have so many people in here who say things like that. We'll see. I have to get definitive evidence. I once beat the crap out of a kid because he called my black friend the N-word, and he was right. Fuck yeah, brother. Nice, man. Very good. That's a good friend right there. I'll be waiting in the arena. Hell yeah, let's go. Show and tell stream. Oh, could I show something? Just kidding. I'll show off my glass collection. I got a 3-foot bong. Hell yeah, that sounds cool. You're definitely the breeding expert. Hey, I mean, all I have to say is I have absolutely zero contributions of little monsters to this earth. Is it because, I would say that knowing not to breed, not to make little monsters, would probably make me a better breeder than people that are opening up Pandora's box. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're out here just adding fucking creatures to the pantheon of monsters, okay? You're out here adding dragons to the little book that they had in Burke. You're probably a bad breeder. Beck, you want rock paper scissors again? Also, Relic, should I ban? Nah, it's fine. Bro's being chill. I mean, he's not doing anything. Sato, I vote yes. I want to send my yearly paycheck to you. Oh, definitely don't ban him now. Come on. On self-promo news, I've been spending time brainstorming and looking at artists to get my VTuber career started. Fuck yeah, Adonis. Good luck. Keep me updated on that. I like hearing you guys' ambitions. My little monster is somewhere in the water supply, flushed its ass. Dude, that's fucked up, man. Your little monster is down there kicking it with the rats that were flushed away, huh? That rat with a weird amount of sex appeal. Yo, the little monster you created is down there getting cracked by the claymation rat with a strange amount of sex appeal. Sato, please stream my noble lord. What the hell is my noble lord? Bro, on multiple occasions I've seen my brother eating a whole thing of Hershey cake frosting. Oh my god. That is an insane amount of gluttony. Good lord. In that movie 7, I think what the fuck is his name? He was in House of Cards too, Kevin Spacey. In the movie 7, I think Kevin Spacey would have killed your brother as an example of the sin of gluttony. That's crazy. Remy going crazy on it. I'm on day 1 of new anxiety meds. Nice, Nick. I hope they're well, maybe not nice. I hope they're serving you well. I suppose you didn't put any descriptors on if they're good or not. I'll find your little monster and make it a little bigger. Hey. Come on now. You're supposed to be my enemy, okay? You're not supposed to be here doing favors. Ain't no way that thing is getting cracked before I can crack anyone that isn't my ex. It's just, you got outpaced. Sorry. You're getting lapped. Your little monster is getting cracked by that weird claymation sexy British rat. And with ease is outpacing you. He's looking back on you smiling like that one famous picture of Usain Bolt. I've also seen him drink a whole thing of Tropicana. That is crazy, man. The burps must have been wild. I think I found the person that we were talking about that killed 800 African kids with her charity. I can give the name of the documentary. Yeah, drop it. That's crazy. Goblins used to be orcs before dungeon breeders came around. Dude, that's true, man. Orcs are the I mean, goblins are like the pugs of orcs. You know what I mean? You think orcs look at goblins like how wolves look at dogs? Like looking at a Pomeranian, you're like, what the fuck has become of us? Man, what are we doing? We used to be kings. Not gonna lie, it feels so weird having your voice not be in 2x speed. 1, Astronate, nice to meet you. 2, I promise you will get used to it. It's crazy how quickly you can readjust. Hey, what's up, Nick? How you doing? That being said, I've said this many times. I can't do the high-pitched voice in real life. I'm gonna activate the predator instinct of every animal around me. So unless you want to see me get turned into a meal by the entire animal kingdom, you want this to become Rainforest Cafe, but I am the lunch that's getting served, I gotta talk like this. I can't be sounding like a squeaky toy. Okay? I can't. I'm gonna get turned into like a one of those like dog influencers' birthday meals. It's gonna be my cubed and grilled flesh and like an egg, a bunch of quail eggs around me. Relic, what is your favorite movie? Damn, y'all are redeeming a lot of shit right now. New PFP, how we feel? I can't see it. I bet it's sick, Doug. I bet it's sick. Rock, paper, scissors, why? Also, what are you submitting? What is this? What is this link? Lord Evil Boglin. What the fuck? Yo, what is this mischievous ass shit you just sent me? Are you putting a curse on me? What is going on? I feel nefarious energy coming from this right now, okay? I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay, I got my eye on you, Beck. My game, oh my god. Yeah, thank you, Sato. I appreciate it. My game is absolutely ass right now. I keep getting stood up, so now I have to fight the next happy couple I come across. Dude, I had the worst game I think I've ever displayed in a long time the other day. I don't want to let people know that I do social media like in school just because that's like annoying. Like if I like made a video and then I pull up to class and all my classmates are like, "Oh, I saw your video." Not rocking with that. So a girl comes up to me and she asks me if she can have my Instagram. And I'm like, yeah, the only Instagram I have is my middle school Instagram. But I can't really tell you the username because it's just like Maxwell with like a bunch of L's. Like, I don't know the username off top. It's like some shit I made in 7th grade. She was like, okay, but you can, pull out your phone and I'll take your Instagram. And I pull out my phone and I'm like, oh, it's dead. I pull out my phone and I'm like, oh, it's dead. But the way I did it made it seem like I was lying. Oh, it was so awkward because it looked like I was making up a series of excuses to be like, I don't want to fucking know you. It's how it seemed. Because if you go like, if I'm putting myself in her shoes, or you put yourself in her shoes, you walk up to a person, you go, hey, can I have your Instagram? And they go, yeah, I have one from middle school, but I don't remember the username. Oh yeah, I could take yours. Oh wait, my phone's dead. Yeah, dude. You look like a piece of shit who can't just be like, I don't want your Instagram. W Riz, but it was just like circumstantial. It wasn't even my fault. Cause I was, I'm a charming guy. I was doing well beforehand. Everything was like copacetic. And then, dude, it happens. It happens. I didn't charge my phone the night before, and then now I seem like a guy who can't even say no to somebody. And mind you, I would say yes. You want better game? We can play. Stop. God, yeah, that was rough. That was a bad experience flirting for the first time in a long time. Also, lately I've been having I think it's because I've been so stressed out and like caught up in my own life that when girls are like giving me compliments or like flirting with me in some way, I'll just be like, oh, thanks. And then keep it pushing. What do you mean? I had a cute girl be like, oh, I like your earrings. I'm gonna look at her and go, oh, I'm not fucking with you. I said this. Appreciate. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm talking to her like she's a frat dude. I don't even say preach. I don't say that. What am I wearing, a fucking Salt Life sticker on my forehead? What am I talking about? Preach. Dude, what am I doing? And that's happened like 3 times. I don't understand. They'll be like, oh, nice. I like your shirt. I like your shoes. Oh, cool earrings. What is that from? Bro's celibate maxing. For real, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, I do. It's just because I've been stressed out. Also, I should say, I have been better in the past week because I realized I was like being really closed off to people in real life. Because it's just work. I've been so fucking stressed out working all the goddamn time. So anytime people would compliment me, I also, you know what's funny? I like the way, drawing like a delineation between the way that I interact with people on Twitch and the way that I interact with people in real life is interesting. Because I can't return compliments over Twitch. I don't know what you look like. So if you're like, most often it's people insulting me. But if you're on the off chance, somebody who comes in and says that I'm handsome or that I look good or that I'm funny or whatever, all I have to say is thanks. Cause like, I can't be like, yeah, and you have a sick username. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, I know y'all to the extent that I know some of y'all are funny and stuff, but all I'm saying is it affects it's affected my brain chemistry as far as returning, reciprocating and like giving people compliments or asking them questions. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm working on it. I'm happy I'm catching it early. I'm not just like devolving into micro influencer psychosis. Yeah, so it's interesting. I think that's part of it, but I'm gonna be doing better because I like flirting a lot and I've been missing out lately. Check memes and media. Yeah, sure. Yo, remember that one time I saw a guy throw a dildo into another guy's mouth and it went all the way down? What the fuck? Why does that message keep getting bumped around? I want to read that. Come on. Where did it go? What the hell happened? Oh, did he get timed out? Was that Nick that said that? Okay. Oh, well. Renee Batch. This is the name of the person. Renee Batch. Hold on. Let me look that up, too. Renee Batch. Let's see this lady real quick. The evil lady. Okay. Renee Batch. This is the name of the person that killed all those kids. By the way, she made people think that she was like a licensed surgeon. Did surgeries on kids without licenses and got away with it. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. This is that, like, dude, there's something about, like, the psychotic eyes of, like, a insane, evil white lady that is just, like, I don't know, it's, like, uncanny. It's, like, an uncanny valley. Do you send? Dude, that's crazy, man. I'm getting the, oh, my God, I'm getting the e-girl treatment. What's up, Sixy? Nice to meet you. Yo, I'm not quite desperate enough, but, life happens. Okay, anyway. Runk built like the sloth. Runk built like Sloth from the Goonies. Dude, no, I am not, man. Come on. Come on. People used to say that back in the day. People have said so much mean shit to me, it's insane. It was just, dude, there's a lot of people getting timed out. Oh, Nick said a 6'7" joke. Okay. That makes sense. Relic, there's this girl in my class, where if she gets assigned work, she throws everything off her desk and gets mad and runs out of the class. Oh my god, dude, that's fucking cinematic. Do you think she just watched like do you think she watched a movie where like a, how do I say this? An adventurer is laying out a map over a desk. That's what that is. Adventurer laying out a map over a desk core. They go like, I need clear space. All right. We're going to this X in Cambodia. We got to fly over from here. That's what that's giving. That's kind of sick. Runk built like Escanor. Dude, thank you. And who decided that? Bob, that's just straight up wrong. Hey, man, shut up, Beck. Let people lie to me. Runk built like a pretty boy who likes beer. I do like beer. One time I drank myself into a catatonic state on the border of Germany. I was there for Oktoberfest on accident. I was in Germany alone. I was in France technically, but I was in a city called Strasbourg, which is beautiful. Highly recommend it if you are in Europe at any point. And I was in Paris the day before, and I was bored, and I was like, I'm gonna book a train. It was the end of my Airbnb in Paris, and I was like, fuck, I don't know where to go. So I just looked up pretty cities, northern France, and found Strasbourg. Bought a ticket, went there. Turns out I pulled up to Germany for fucking Oktoberfest, brother. They gave me a chunk of meat the size of a fucking football. Okay. I'm not fucking with you. It looked like some shit that Luffy would eat. And 2 jugs of beer. 2 jugs of beer. How do I even describe how big this was? They were like, oh, thank you for the follow. They were legitimately like this size. And I knocked out both of them. And I looked pregnant. Like straight up pregnant. And yeah. I couldn't make it back to make it back to my apartment. I legitimately had to sit on the ground and pass out on the ground. Like how do I even describe this? I had to pass out on the ground like for a full hour, like those dudes in like the business district of Japan. You know what I mean? Where they just like lay out on the fucking on the bar and like Harajuku. Like Luffy after a feast, exactly. Runk inflation? Yo, kind of. I'm going to keep it a full stack, man. I could have absolutely been on a R34 Reddit with the way that I was looking, man. Okay. Guys. All the new people. Wait, what the fuck is Runk?
I love money,
People
I
call
love
me
power,
Relic
I love
Unk, Runk.
capitalism.
Draw me that now.
That's fucking insane. Runk, why you built like the Underminer left nut? Brother, I'm not built like anything on the Underminer. I refuse to accept that one. I'm just not. Okay. Relic, me and my friend was watching your video and he grabbed styrofoam and started hitting me with it, and we started to battle with styrofoam for like 5 minutes before we ran out of it. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. If you really want to defeat your enemy with styrofoam, the enemy is getting them to eat it. The method is getting them to eat it though. Have to say, man, you wanna package their organs. Package their organs in isolation from the rest of their body. Sorry, I don't know how serious the battle was, but I'm going straight to the, tactical advice, okay? I got the instincts of a general. What can I say? I'm new. I only started watching Monday. Yeah, you're pretty new, Ree. Hey, what's up, Ambers? Nice to meet you. What if we both buy dragon dildos and have an orgy on stream whilst on Superfent? That is fucking crazy, man. I don't know what version of How to Train Your Dragon you watched, brother, but I don't know. The How to Train Your Dragon wasn't about training yourself to be able to take dragon dildos. Okay, that unfortunately for you, that is a Pixar film about a young boy, a young twinkish boy, becoming the chief of Berk, and not about learning how to stretch yourself. I know you're disappointed. You're throwing your phone at the wall right now. You're going, gah, ah. But I had to be the one to tell you the truth. Hey, I believe there was a glitch making my channel point infinite, I think. Dude, fuck it, man. You're the billionaire. Who cares? What are you gonna do with your billions, huh? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hoard, or are you gonna give back to the people? Relic, there's a girl at my university who, during a critical race theory class presentation, called a black guy and Hispanic guy slurs, and the school is trying to make the class Zoom only for the rest of the semester because she feels uncomfortable now. Oh my god. Dude, administrations, when it comes to choosing the wrong side in an altercation, are putting up fucking 2017 Cavs LeBron numbers. It is insane, dude. Dude, racist kids and bullies and the administration of their schools are looking like D-Wade and Bron with that lob. Straight up. That shit is insane. Without fail. Every time. Every time. That's crazy. I mean, not surprising, unfortunately. Buy a school? Dude, I don't know. I mean, this generation is cooked already. I don't know that I need to cook them anymore. I feel like if I ran... You know what I was thinking about? Taking advantage of religious psychosis for woke. Like, you know all the people who are like, yeah, and the sky and the moon is made of cheese and the earth is flat and all this shit, and it's because of like psychosis podcasts and stuff. What if you were like, we need to deal with global warming, but instead of being like, yeah, it's because of, an extended number of reasons that come with like human implication, you're just like, the god Unzar is coming with his heat ray to kill us all, and here's how he's doing it, and here's how we can stop him. It might be kind of genius, honestly. If you told a group of children to fight the demon god Unzar that's heating up this earth by being better with the amount of plastic they consume, that's more convincing than being like, yeah, man, you have to fight oil companies. I feel more confident expelling a demon from this realm than defeating fucking Chevron. Those motherfuckers are getting cartels in Tijuana to kill people for them. Like, straight up. That shit is insane. Relic, I'm gonna hit you with the pocket fent for the fent stream. Honestly, yo, thank you for being the supplier. I'm happy I don't have to buy my own. I hate when that shit is BYOF. Bring your own fent. Like you don't have accommodations for the party, man. What do you don't even have a punch bowl? You don't even have a big ass pile of fent? What is this, man? Every party has to have some chips, maybe a couple dips, big ass pile of fent. I feel like that's standard accommodations. You got no talent for hospitality. We got to put 2 million mirrors in the sky to stop Unzar from heating up the planet.
Lamb stream when? Him trying to doll you up, pretty boy.
Yeah, we have to do that. I don't know. I want to do that. That is going to happen. But as far as when, I'm not sure. I think a lot of the streams that I plan on doing, like more themed ones that aren't just me showing up, I want to do over my break. Because if I could have like my whole time and like, I'm off for a month. That's a long time. So I think I can make up like all of the theme streams during that month. We'll do sort of like a winter break bonanza kind of thing. Meet and beat win, brother. Never. God damn, man. If the meet and beat will not be what you want, brother. Anybody who ends up coming to the impromptu meet and beat, brother, you're losing your meat. It's going to be rotating on the infinitely hot dog cooker in a gas station in the South. Okay? That's what it's going to be. Yeah. And thank you, Sato. I appreciate your protection. Runk built like Frankenstein. I'm built like a Frankenstein if Dr. Frankenstein chose to take the body parts from all the best human beings. Okay. That's what I am. If I'm like Frankenstein's monster, if Frankenstein stole a fucking 12-inch penis from the guy that he attached to his monster, okay? Dude, Frankenstein's monster, I got my own Frankenstein's monster, okay? It's down there. That was a stupid joke. Anyway, matter of fact, they did. Do you know how I got struck by lightning to come to life? There was no lightning rod. That shit was just straight. That was my staff. Okay, I supplied the lightning rod. Anyway, Runk built like Zoidberg from Futurama, dude. Maybe when he's unsheathed, when he's unshelled, mayhaps. I'm so dedicated to getting my streaming character to look right. I'm studying the fucking anatomy of a moray eel. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Is your name Max too? Dude, name twin. What? Oh, no, it's not. Your name is Cross. I am fucking blind. God damn. Runk built like a 6'5" model. There we go. I need more of this energy in here. Okay? Runk built like Jason without the mask. Isn't Jason just like a bloated, drowning body? You know what? Fuck it, man. Fuck it, man. Sure. Why not? Why not? Runk, can you cast spells? Some. I've said this before. It's sort of about how nefarious your nature is. How do I need to handle you, Nate? Okay? Yo, wand to the back of your head. What are you trying to do? Okay? Your answer will determine what kind of spell I know. I remember when he promised a maid costume stream when we sent him enough and it only cost $20. I have sent him quadruple that. I am going to buy it. I just haven't bought it yet. But as far as the money, I'm going to keep it a full stack. All of that shit immediately got spent on, what was it? $150 of parking tickets and art supplies for my college class. That's how that went down. Unfortunately, I didn't get to have a lot of fun with the paycheck. But next time around, I get paid once a month on from TikTok. Well, I have enough money to buy the maid costume right now. So we can do that. I own a hot dog rotator. Anybody who asks me for a meet and beat, your meat's going to end up on Superfence hot dog rotator. All right. Runk built like Lord Farquaad. Dude, no, I am not. Lord Farquaad is only built like my bottom half, man. I got my pubes combed into a bob.
I love money, I love power, I love capitalism.
Get the maid dress and makeup, and I can help you figure out how to do basic glam makeup.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Also, God, another 1,000 bits. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much. And I will. That's going to be a fun stream. I feel like that's not to be a businessman on you, but I also feel like that's going to be ripe with content potential. Lots of clips. Runk looking like a wizard of Beverly Hills. Goddamn right, man. Hey, who do you think taught those goddamn chihuahuas how to talk, huh? Okay. You think they just learned how to do that? No, I cursed them with a sentient mind. I cursed them with a consciousness. And now they all turned out to be Hispanic. I don't know if that's a bias that was inside of me. I'm not entirely sure why. They also engage in Hispanic stereotypes a lot. Honestly, probably my fault. Okay, I don't know why. That was a Beverly Hills Chihuahua reference, a movie from 2008. Hopefully one of you has seen that movie and that joke makes sense. And then hookers and tequila. Dude, you see right through me, man. I am the Wizard of Oz and you're peeling back that curtain. I'm the king of clip farming on other people's dreams. Dude, what are you? You mean you're a content oriented fucking Freddy Krueger? You're Freddy Krueger if he was an IRL streamer. Runk trained Airbud. You already know it. Although if I trained Airbud, I'd be using an intelligent dog to like probably rob people. Or Loki is a spy, man. If Airbud was real, he would be a Chinese spy trying to get nuclear codes. Absolutely. That's my theory. Runk looking like a submissive European Omega. What? That's crazy. I don't even know what that means. You laughed at it? Cool. The one person who's seen Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I'm happy you got my reference. Runk, you want to be wizard, not making the promises you make. Listen, okay, I got them all stockpiled, okay? One that my orb is just stockpiling all your wishes, and then it's gonna blast it's gonna blast everywhere, okay? What? Why I said that horribly? Moving on. I didn't even mean that to be an innuendo. Runk built like the Michelin Man. Dear God. I've gotten that one before. That's back when. No, I'm not even gonna tell that story. That story bums me out. Runk, want to run a train on Adonis? No. Well, I mean, I could in sort of like old-timey villain kind of way. If you're talking about like me wearing a monocle, tying him down to a track, and me going, you know, he'll never get here to save you in time. Like sort of a oh. God damn it. Why does that happen? That shit startles me every time. I'm down to tie Adonis to a train track in a literal way. Okay. But I don't know about the other way. Runk built like the Green Giant. Are you talking about the motherfucker that's on like asparagus packages? Are you talking about the guy who sells green beans? I'll take care of business in the arena. Thank you very much, brother. Runk, be gone with yourself. That's so funny. I'm about to hop off and now it sounds like I'm obeying you. Runk got hoes calling his phone. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, the animals of the forest gotta come drink from the water every now and again. Okay, that's part of life. It's a part of life, brother. Ain't it? Yo, the plant's leaves are gonna face the sun, aren't they? Okay, there's nothing to be surprised about. Bro is in Riz debt. Runk, today, me and my friend were getting coffee in the morning, and we were saying some freaky wild things. And once we got our drinks, there was a grown man behind us waiting so he can get his, and he heard everything. Yeah, that happens, man. That is what it is. Dude, everything I say in here, all of this... Okay, take note of this. Every single stupid-ass thing you've heard me say this stream has probably been heard by 3 people in that direction, and that direction. And then also millions of people online who are starting to recognize me in real life now, man. I can't have that. A dude in my English class commented on my Instagram. He went, "Bro, are you in my English class?" I went, "No." Dude, it was a story about me making an old man show me his asshole. I can't have that, man. Top 10 reasons I have a VTuber. Well, I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm gonna get over it. It's fine. Though, honestly, it's kind of cool. Like, I don't mind. It makes me feel like what I'm doing is real. Because there is a certain level of, like, derealization between looking at a chat. But, like, when you encounter people, or, like, a comment section. But when you encounter people, like, flesh and blood, you're like, oh, I'm actually doing a thing. Like, I'm kind of building something. And, that is very cool. The only one that I'm actually upset about is the fucking front desk guy. Dude. God damn, man. What are the odds that the one dude who from where I actually live who recognizes me is the dude who has access to all my personal info? I can't get over it. I can't get over that. He seems normal and chill, but just like circumstantially, that's not a vibe, man. My girlfriend is struggling with her ixals and begging me to come over to help. I might have to publicly execute her. What the fuck are ixals? Is that IRLs? Is that what you meant to type? Or am I getting taught new lingo? I am runking here apparently. I'm in the older demographic of the community. 10 take pride in your shit. This is why you're in Riz debt. Gotta play the field with the minds you've laid out yourself, coming from someone that embarrasses themselves a bit too much when flirting or meeting people. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's okay. It's the combination of, like, honestly, as far as game goes, having a little bit of emotion online is helpful. Like, that girl, even if it's for stupid shit, like, I do really silly shit. I take pride in what I do. Like, I think what I make is really good. Otherwise, I wouldn't make it. All my videos make me laugh my ass off. But, you know, maybe I should. Because honestly, it would definitely be helpful if a girl came up to me and was like, oh, I think you're cute or whatever. Could I get your Instagram? And then I pull out and I'm like, oh, 12,000 followers. That's kind of a move. You know what I mean? Also, I don't get views. I post on TikTok and YouTube, but most live views come from Runk raids. Yeah, you just got to stay with it. I mean, Sato, if you want motivation, go back through my TikTok from before March, okay? You will see maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000 videos that are absolute dog shit. Like, recorded poorly, bad lighting, not funny, weird pacing, and all of them got like legitimately 30 views. All of them. There's some like backtracking for did you do the D&D stuff for Havel? I haven't yet, but I've been talking to Havel. At least I talked to him a little while ago. He said he was going to keep me updated when he gets more people. Anyway, go through that shit and you'll see. Like, you just got to keep posting to nobody until it eventually works for whatever reason. Runk keeps on mentioning Grandpa's loose butthole, making believe he's proud about it. Listen, how does a man feel about a scar? How does a man feel about a scar upon his mortal coil? Okay, I acknowledge it. It's there. I'm not going to ignore it. All right, that shit is tell me before you end. I'm gonna stream tonight. Okay, sure. Oh, you want me to raid you? Sure. That it's a scar upon my being that I have to acknowledge is there, or else I'm not complete. You know, I can't live in denial of myself. Damn, it's been an hour and 30 already. I have so much fun talking to y'all. Shit. I'm gonna stay on for longer. I'm having fun. I remember when I was like the 10th person to find the second account in your car, and I deadass thought it was a fake account. That's funny. Yeah, I need to post more on my second account. I haven't had time to lately because of my scholastic career now. I need to get used to just posting bullshit on there, because I could be funny in a different kind of way on there. Do more like vloggy stuff. My mom just called me because last time she left me alone, I was playing with fire and almost set my bed on fire. What the fuck are you doing playing with fire on your bed, young man? What the hell are you doing? What? For what purpose? Yo, give me more details on that. Is Runk an academic weapon? I am in every field except for biology, dude. I am a demon in English. I am a demon in both of my art classes. I am not a demon in biology. I am absolutely fucked in biology. It's bad. It's real bad. But I'm up there, man. I'm staying motivated. Although, you know, put a little flex on. I've never really written prose before. You know, I've written like shitty academic paragraphs back when I was in high school, but my high school career was like basically fake. Like I almost didn't. It ruins clips, dude. You're so correct. Thank you. I basically did not graduate high school because I graduated during COVID. What the fuck? I graduated during COVID, and they essentially like cooked the books. I went to a school. Dude, I want to. Redemptions really are very interrupting. What was I gonna say? Shit. Oh yeah, I graduated during COVID, and they essentially cooked the books. Just turned sound redeems off. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Runk can't speak. I know, it's because they're getting late stream and I'm getting tired. Okay, I'm gonna say this last bit though. I barely graduated high school because it was COVID and essentially class was not happening. They cooked the books essentially. I went to an online school already and I straight up have no recollection of doing any schoolwork at all for the back 3 years of my high school career. And I thought I might be an absolute idiot, but I pulled up to my English class, which was my first like real class. And every single assignment I've turned in, my English teacher is like, this is my favorite one out of both of my classes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fuck yeah, man. I'm writing essays that would put goddamn Shakespeare to shame, brother. It's an academic essay and it's more interesting and intriguing than Macbeth. Damn right. Damn right. Runk built like the Iron Giant. Hell yeah, brother. I'm also dealing with the identity crisis like the Iron Giant. I was born as an absolute weapon, but I want to be a pillar of kindness and love in this world. God. But they just won't let me, man. My all my violent tendencies are really just sort of you know what I mean? They're like character detail that make more interesting and alluring and mysterious. When a prophet speaks, you listen. Damn right, brother. Okay, that being said, I'm getting very tired and less funny. So I'm gonna hop off. I need to eat cereal. I told you all. I told you this, and now it's about to happen. I'm gonna be like a 13-year-old. I'm gonna be sitting in this very chair, watching Naruto, eating a big ass box of cereal in my underwear. That shit is gonna be awesome. Sato gonna have to start glazing Runk because I'm coming for his job. That's funny. Also, Sato is a girl, so her job. All right, if you're gonna hunt and try to make Sato unemployed, do it correct. Runk, just admit you're gonna use the dragon dildo method. Hey. All right, come on, man. The only scales I'm hopping on are the scales that are gonna call me, make me feel ashamed for how heavy I weigh. Okay, those are the only scales that I'm bouncing on. Bye, Johnson Slinger. Okay. Have fun, enjoy a night of vegging out. Thank you. So what bad dragon is under that bed, dude? I told you all, man. I got that goddamn toothless brand integration. I'm live, cool. I'm gonna raid Sato. Sato is one of my mods and a VTuber who does gaming commentary stuff. So you can go hang out over there if you want to watch more streams. Raid. Sato Blade. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we have the weird 10 seconds where we sit here after I already said goodbye. Bye, Doughboy. Hey, you're gonna be real mad when I get baked, buddy. Okay, you're gonna be real mad, dude. I'll throw my whole goddamn loaf at your head. Put a dent in that cranium. All right, with my that's a stupid joke. All right, we're going. Bye. Hope you have a good night.